X gon' give it to you. What? Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock. Open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless. I'm not gonna be a rapper, am I? Hi guys, this is Kosher Movie Man, and as you can see, I am very excited for the Deadpool movie. I've seen this movie, and I must say, it has transcended every expectation I've had from it, and I had very high expectations. For those of you who don't know, Deadpool is the movie version of a comic book hero called Deadpool. The comic book hero used to be Wade Wilson, a mercenary, who, upon discovering he had cancer, was approached by an agent who offered him a job to become a superhero. His cancer would be cured, but as a result, he will have superpowers, which means he will constantly be the subject of debate in many places, and he only wants a quiet life. Deadpool is one of the more original takes on a comic book hero. He has superpowers, but he's not really a hero. He doesn't have hero-like qualities. He's more of an anti-hero, and an anti-hero who's very nice, who makes a lot of jokes, and who also talks to the audience a lot. Like in the comic books, you will see a lot of talking to the audience. And it's also pretty much seen in the movie, too. He breaks the fourth wall a lot in the movie. And I have to say, even back when Fox released that teaser showing Deadpool completely dissing them, I knew this movie was gonna be good, because Fox definitely corrected their error when making Deadpool without a mouth. Now, how the hell did that happen? I don't know. I think even Ryan Reynolds was against it. But, well, it happened, and I can tell you safely, it's in the past. And for those of you who haven't seen the movie, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a fair spoiler alert, okay? So, if you don't want to ruin your movie, then I suggest you stop. Unless, of course, you want to ruin it, and I'm guessing none of you are gonna do that. They left, haven't they? So the opening credits start, and I saw these beautiful credits. They show the hottest guy in the world, produced by a douche producer by a shitty company. I loved it. I just loved it. It was such an original take on the whole thing, and after Fox did breaking that fourth wall with the teaser I mentioned earlier, it was a pretty nice touch to add to the movie too. And then he jumps off that bridge and he does his usual fight scene that we've already seen in the trailer, and after that I saw this beautiful moment where Deadpool lined up the shot like that, was preparing to kick the head like a basketball, and it was beautiful. He was about to kick Ajax's head, not like a basketball, like a soccer ball. And soccer is something we see a lot in this country. So I personally am also a fan of one of the teams in this country, and I loved that moment. I think it resonated well with people outside North America. The one thing I probably didn't like was the way they showed the whole Deadpool idea. In the comics, if you don't know, Deadpool is sent to the X-Force facility where some people do a Deadpool, which is a draw of who will die first. They bet on who dies first. And yeah, showing that whole thing in a bar, I mean, it completely removes the whole dangerous thing about the betting. But, yeah, what can you say? It was one really tiny bad thing compared to an almost perfect movie. And there was also this very, 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 very funny moment when Wade Wilson met Vanessa, and yeah, she paid her for, I think it was 48 minutes, yeah. He paid her for 48 minutes. She was a hooker, of course. And we see them lying like this. Oh, he's on top of her, but like then the picture turns 90 degrees and then they're with each other in a skee-ball contest. It's lovely. And I just love that the character, despite being a cold-blooded mercenary, still has something in his heart for women. I love it. I absolutely love it. He's a really good guy. And, yeah, pretty beautiful. I also love the whole idea of him protecting that little girl from stalking. I simply loved Ryan Reynolds in that movie. And talking about Ryan Reynolds, this was one of his best performances. I mean, he was amazing. He was amazing. He really fits into that Deadpool character, and we saw it in X-Men Origins Wolverine. We saw how, despite Fox forcing him to play something he totally didn't want to play, he played that one scene where he was shooting up the whole African assembly thing, and he was amazing. I think that joke about the what was that joke again? Oh yeah, that joke where he was before he shot up the bad guys, when he was in the elevator, he told that other guy, I don't remember who played him, but he played in Lost too. He played Whitmore in the TV series Lost. Anyway, he told him, "Nice suit. The green, it makes up the seriousness in your eyes." And I loved that moment. I was laughing my ass off at that moment. And Wolverine was all like, "Oh, does he ever shut up?" Yeah, it was a really fun moment in the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie. And it showed us that Ryan Reynolds was amazing. And there was that one moment where he was shooting up the bad guys in that room. And then afterwards he said, "Okay, people are dead. You can come out now." And it showed that he has a gentle side. And not a lot of superheroes have a gentle side. Most of them are like, "Oh, I'm better than you, I'm stronger than you, I'm gonna kick your ass right now." And it's kind of a mantra, so I love that. Again, it's very original. And yeah, that was pretty much Ryan Reynolds in X-Men Origins until they decided to shut his mouth up. Who the hell does it? Who the hell shuts up Deadpool? That's impossible. You just don't do that. But, well, it's not a review about X-Men Origins, it's a review about Deadpool, so let's get back on track. I love the script, I love the execution, I love the action scenes, I loved the jokes, I loved everything in that movie. When I came out of that theater, it got me revamped about the whole X-Men thing. It was simply marvelous, and it's a fantastic promo towards X-Men Apocalypse, which will be in theaters in May. I think it's the end of May, the start of June. Due to the really old release date of this movie, it is clear that many of the viewers who watch this video have probably already seen the movies. But for the few who haven't, I must tell you, this is a movie you must see. And it applies to hardcore X-Men fans, and it also applies to just any regular moviegoer, because this movie is really good in every way. It is a very original take on the superhero genre, and I can definitely say that this movie is more than kosher. So, I could sit here talking about Deadpool all night, but there's a derby going on right now, and I should really get to see that. As for now, I have been Kosher Movie Man, and thank you for watching my Deadpool review, and I will see you next time.